Cockshutt 50 in the shop for a little bit of PTO maintenance. Got the seat off, makes it a lot easier to work on the PTO. Last time I used the PTO in the fall, it slipped pretty bad when the baler hit some tough straw, so there's very little snap in this engagement lever. That tells me the shims inside need to be, now I can't remember, either added shims or some taken out. Anyway, thanks to the modular design, I guess you'd call it, on these old Cockshutt tractors, the PTO is pretty simple to remove. It unbolts and slides right off the back, assuming I can lift that weight by myself. There's just 4 dowels left holding it in place, so I'm about ready to give it a lift. So here goes. Well, I finally got it off. This is rather interesting. Looks like little bits of ice in the bottom of the housing here. Must be from condensation over the years. Anyway, I've got it resting on some blocks here. I need to unbolt this here piece of casting that holds the clutch housing, or the clutch pack, in there. Once I get that out, I can see how many shims are in, if any, and try to figure out whether I need to add or remove. Well, it appears that was not just ice in there. I'm finding little pieces of what I'm guessing are the clutch disc, so that's not good. I don't know what the chances are of getting a new clutch disc for this old tractor might be, but I think that's what I'm going to have to look into. Anyway, for now, I will have to find the cast iron cover that goes on here, what you might call the PTO delete cover for tractors not equipped with PTO. I know I have at least one here on the farm somewhere. I do have a spare PTO on another tractor out in the bush. I may look into that and see if it feels like there's any snap in that PTO. In any case, it's gonna take a little bit of time, longer than I expected. Well, it's not quite dark yet. We are now in the spare parts department. Getting a little overgrown with trees, but here is the parts 40. Used to be a front end loader 40. Got the PTO on it. Let's just see. Feels like it's got pretty good snap to it. And it's reasonably accessible to work on. Not buried in snow or sunk into the ground. So maybe I will attempt removing that. Some of the other junk here. Early 50s GMC truck. Remains of a Case 460 pull type combine. And a KB3 International. And assorted other junk. '38 Ford parts car over there. Massey Model 60 self-propelled combine. Way back in there in the trees is the Case Model A, little 6-foot pull type combine. And the 49, 50, 51 GMC 1-ton. And a log barn. Anyway, sun's getting down. And my cattle are looking for their feed, I imagine.